Hi everyone, welcome to the accumulation data analysis for 10th of June. So today was quite a good day for the small cap investors. The index was almost up 1.5%, but for the mid and the large caps, right, it was more of a flat day for them. So we'll look at what exactly happened and how we should be playing in the coming days. So let's get started. So India VIX, I have removed it because it does not make sense anymore because the volatility would be quite low, right? Because there is no major event that is going to come up. So I've replaced that with global markets. So we are looking at Dow Jones here. So what I feel is I have put a small image of even the Wyckoff distribution pattern. So as of now, if you look at it, the Dow Jones is exactly following what the Wyckoff distribution picture shows. So currently we are in, let's say, phase B. One more phase C is there, wherein the markets usually hit a newer high just to trap those investors who kind of come in looking at how the market is rallying, and then we'll start the down move that is in phase D. So as of now, looks like the news when Fed finally says that we are easing interest rates and pushing liquidity up, that would be the time that this rally can happen and the Dow will hit new highs, and that would be the final rally in the Dow. So let's move on. So this was something that I even had a poll on Twitter as well. So on 4th of June, when the markets actually crashed, right? The retail investors were actually buyers of almost close to 21,000 crores, which is like we have never seen this kind of a money coming in. So whatever accumulation we were talking about was not really by the big guys. Sure, it would be the first time wherein actually the retail, or you can say it might be the big operators that are there who have kind of pushed in so much money, could be even leverage money that they have pushed in just to play this 1 week kind of a rally wherein they were very sure that the ruling party will come back to power, and once that happens the DIs, the FIs come back, which we have seen on Friday also. The FIs came back, right? So probably these guys are now getting out of those leverage positions which they had bought on June 4th, right? So this is something that I wanted to post here, because if this is the case, it will not have so much legs to kind of run this rally, right? Because it is retail money at the end of the day, or let's say big operator money. So maybe the rally wouldn't be as strong as if this buying was actually done by, let's say, DIs or mutual funds. Okay. Yeah, so the FIDI activity, today's data is not out yet, so I'm not included that. But as of Friday, things looked pretty good for the large caps, or let's say the DI, the FI buying was very good in the large caps, as well as their FNO positions were pretty good. So now coming to the Nifty analysis, the Nifty is actually taking resistance at the parallel channel top, right? तो वहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं इन द पैरेलल चैनल जो टॉप पे जाके ये रिवर्सल कर रहा है, बट द वॉल्यूम्स आर वेरी लो, वॉल्यूम्स है ही नहीं वहाँ पे. यूजुअली जब ये होता है विदाउट एनी वॉल्यूम्स यू सी अ रिवर्सल, तो वो मतलब दैट रिवर्सल इज नॉट दैट स्ट्रांग. प्रॉब्ली एक और दिन का थोड़ा सा पुल बैक हो सकता है, एंड देन वी शुड मूव अप अगेन, राइट? अनलेस लाइक टुमारो वी सी वेरी हाई वॉल्यूम्स कमिंग इन. अगर वो होता है then chances are we might go down even further. But if let's say there are no volumes at the top, then it might be that small selling that kind of comes in usually when something hits a new top. So uske baad the market should again start moving higher. Now coming to the large cap accumulation, this is quite rare that we see something like this. The data is very weak, right? Probably because the volumes are not at all there, right? So the data is kind of very weak in the large caps. So probably one more day of pullback might happen, after which we might see a up move coming in the large caps. So now coming to the best performing sector today was the real estate sector, that was up close to 1.5%. So if you look at the chart also, it is now near the all-time high that it ever hit, around that 1083 mark. Probably chances are it can still move up higher because it has not really given us a bearish candle on a daily chart. So until and unless that happens, looks like this rally can still continue in the real estate stocks. So now coming to the banking stocks, the banking daily candle is not that great, even though the volumes are also not that great, I would say. But the candle that has been made is more of a reversal candle that we see once a rally is done. Something like a candle like this, we call it as a shooting star or a gravestone doji, right? So these are not that great for the bulls. Probably some pullback we might see in the bank nifty. So the mid cap chart is actually showing some kind of a neutral candle that has been made. We have almost equal wicks on both the sides near the top, right? So this is not such a bad thing, neither it is such a great thing for the bulls. So looks like maybe some pause near the top before it kind of moves up higher. Maybe this fall was because the Nifty in the second half, almost after let's say 2 or 2:30, it had a sudden drop. Maybe that is what caused the mid caps to also come down in the end. So if you look at the data is slowly declining. Maybe whoever kind of got in around that June 4th mark, right? June 4th, June 5th, they are kind of getting out slowly because they are already sitting on 10% profit as of now. So if 21,000 crores was actually put in by the big guys, or let's say whoever it was, so they're already sitting on almost 2,000 crores of profit. So chances are they're slowly kind of getting out of this market. Even the distribution data kind of points at that there is a little spike in distribution today. So accumulation in the mid caps have gone down a little. The distribution in the small and mid caps has gone up, has shot up today. So it looks like in a few pockets, definitely there is distribution, there is money being taken out from the market. Now coming to the small cap analysis. So the small caps actually hit all-time high today, and it even has the best closing out of all the indices. It closed very close to its day high. So almost a 1.5% kind of a rally we saw in the small caps. And let's look at the data. But the data is kind of cooling off in the small caps. So what does that tell us? That both in the small and mid caps, the accumulation has fallen a bit, the distribution has spiked up. So that means certain pockets in the market are seeing distribution, whereas the accumulation continues in the other pockets or other sectors, I would say. So continue focusing on those sectors that are in momentum in accumulation, then chances are you should make money until this up move lasts. I'm not really that bearish as of now. Probably a little pause today and tomorrow, but I think for the week we should be up in all the three indices, that is Nifty, mid, and the small caps. Unless like tomorrow we see even more distribution happening and lesser accumulation, then I would be changing my stance based on the data. But as of now, just one day of let's say a little low accumulation would not really I mean, it would not mean so much until we see further deterioration in the data in the coming sessions. Hope this helps. Thank you.